to this little video here. Today we in Africa, I think. We in Africa with it today, chat. So let's go. Let me know if my mic a little too loud too.
Before we divided into tribes, we were one. Now, unfortunately, we are all...
Why they trap? Wait. Video just started. I'm not already pausing, but why they got AKs and shit?
all at war.
For who?
In my time, the only thing that mattered was the size of the lip plate. Your life was based on that.
That's a big ass Drake. Damn, them shit's here. Yo, my fault. I keep pausing. Yo, if you leave, I'm gonna find your ass. Here, take a pull and don't leave. But listen what I gotta say. Them shits look new as hell. Like straight off the box. Like they just got a shipment this week or something.
We grow up with livestock. We drink blood and milk. We marry. And this is our simple life.
Wait, did he say we drink blood and milk? My fault. We pausing already. Let's go.
Blood and milk are drunk before the donga, and as a nutrient when working, it's like an energy drink. There are events.
Y'all seen that? Wasn't that a... Wait, y'all seen that? We like what, 49 seconds in the video? That's what the shit say? Damn.
Nutrient when working, it's like an energy drink. There are adventures and encounters that have remained forever engraved in my heart, others that I will never forget, and still others that will remain forever imprinted on my skin. My name is Giuseppe, and I have a mission: to travel the world, to meet the most extraordinary
shout out
people on the
Giuseppe,
planet,
man.
and to ask them a simple question. What does happiness mean to you? Welcome to Project Happiness.
Man, happiness is my spliff, money in my pocket, and my crib. Rent paid. Look. Happiness to me, let me tell you, happiness to me is simple. I'm a simple ass motherfucker. My spliff, some dollars in my bank account and in my pocket. Not just my pocket, in my bank account and in my pocket. My rent and bills is paid. My car is paid. And I got gas in that shit. That's happiness. Everybody else, we Gucci. Let's go. My fault. Last time pausing.
Surely, we didn't expect a warm welcome from the Suri, who are considered one of the fiercest and most violent tribes in the Horn of Africa. But I must say, it's quite an experience to see all these men armed with AK-47s, observing us, scrutinizing us, studying us. Here, respect has to be earned. The Suri won't give it to you just because you're a guest. But we have to earn it. So it won't be easy this time, but I've studied them for so long that I hope I can manage. Anyway, now I'll explain exactly where we are and why we're here.
My boy.
This is the Oma Valley in the southwest of Ethiopia, one of the most remote and fascinating regions of the African continent, a place called home by the Suri, an ancient and mysterious people who live isolated from the modern world. The Suri are known for many things: their sacrifications, the women's lip plates, and above all, their warrior spirit. They live in a society where strength, courage, and resilience are fundamental values. And it's no coincidence that they are considered one of the most dangerous tribes.
Hey, my fault. Do they do that lip action? Yo, chat, let me know if they be doing that lip action and shit. Cause ain't no way they be doing that lip action with that big ass plate on they shit. Ain't no way in hell. Oh, they do the lip action after they stretch their lip. That's a long ass wait though.
In the Homo Valley. And every man around us is armed, not to threaten, but to defend. Here, land and livestock are precious, and tribal rivalries are still very much alive. The men mostly take care of cattle herds, which are the heart of their economy and a symbol of wealth, while the women cultivate lush fields of grain that are very important to them. This is all sorghum. These are all sorghum plantations, which is the grain they use for their diet. It's cultivated by the women. With deep respect, I tried to immerse myself in the village. I am immediately fascinated by their simple, essential mud and straw huts, yet full of life. It's incredibly interesting to peek inside the Suri households because you can admire the simplicity with which they live and notice the essentials they need to survive, like the corn cobs left in the hearth that warm the house, because they are the foundation of their diet. As you can see, they clean them and leave them in a bowl made from a hollowed-out gourd, a gourd that then becomes a glass, a bowl, a plate. The gourd is their dishware, so to speak. Inside, they have everything, including a bed made of animal skins. Very simple, yet very fascinating indeed.
That's crazy.
The women are the first to accept me, and I am deeply fascinated by every gesture of theirs. So full of history and culture.
Ooh, they getting hot. Yeah.
I want to try this myself.
That's your boss.
It's basically a pipe made from a gourd. The women, only the women, smoke tobacco this way. This lady is smoking it. She saw me watching her and invited me. I take the opportunity to try it too. Oh.
She is. Shout out to her.
It's much lighter than tobacco. It seems more spiced, and it's curious because I'm smoking from a gourd.
Mm-hmm. That's your bossing. Yeah.
Now I filled a stick with tobacco.
Yeah.
I insert it carefully, like this. Then I inhale, and the smoke begins to come out.
Yeah.
Only women can smoke. It's a privilege I have as a mother and an adult woman.
Extraordinary.
Only women can what? So I gotta walk around with a big Glock dookie all day, and you tell me I can't come home and smoke a spliff? It's a privilege, boy.
The discoveries we make when visiting tribes are incredible.
Yeah, girl, spit
Surely
that
it's
shit
not the
out.
best thing to
Ew.
smoke first thing in the morning, but
Yeah.
it's always interesting.
Get that mucus gone.
They're preparing beer made.
Bro, I now realize they out there straight titty hanging. Straight titty hanging. Straight lips, straight titty hanging.
From sorghum flour, which is a delicacy for them.
Yeah, of course.
While they prepare the beer, the children taste it, eating some of the sorghum flour, which will then be left to ferment for several days, and later consumed by the entire village, who will surely make good use of it in the evening.
What the fuck is that?
This is truly extraordinary. This woman is applying ash to her lips because it heals all of the wounds caused by constantly wearing the lip plate. They also told us that applying ash to the lips anesthetizes them. So every time the lip plate is inserted, it hurts less.
Okay.
The Suri woman's lip plate has a truly fascinating history, one that goes back centuries. It is said, it is told, that during the slave trade, Suri women, to avoid being captured and taken away, would deform their bodies to be less attractive to slave traders. For example, by stretching their lips from...
I don't understand the whole concept and shit, bro, but yo. No disrespect to the tribe, man. No disrespect to y'all, man. A lot of our ancestors came from that shit, but no disrespect, but god damn it. That shit look like it hurts as a motherfucker, especially, yo. All right, bro, let's go.
from adolescence, piercing the lower lip to make the hole progressively
You see that
larger with
shit, bro?
age and over the years. However, incredibly, it later became a distinctive trait, a source of pride in cultural identity. And it also became a form of beauty for these women, who are quite young, probably around 20 years old. Let's remember that they don't know their age. They don't count the years. They wear the largest possible lip plate to be attractive.
What?
To marry the best man. The best man in...
Bro, the largest lip plate make you look even scarier. Bro, it's so fascinating to the point that a human skin could stretch that much, gang. It's fascinating. That means that giants and shit was kind of real. If you kind of think about it, giants and shit was probably real, bro. Because if our skins could stretch that long, right? Look, imagine that, right? Look how her lip. My fault, I'm yapping real quick, but look how her lip, right? Imagine this was a head, like the full thing. So her skull starts from like right here. Swing all the way here. That's the mouth type shit. You feel me? Yeah, I'm probably chatting. Let's go. Fuck.
For instance, this young girl, has a lip plate that must be at least 10 to 15 centimeters in diameter. It's a very significant plate, and to have it, she breaks the first two incisors at the front to create a space for the circle to pass through. And it's fascinating to see how they prepare it. They compact the clay and then fire it to make the clay hard and solid before inserting the lip plate. I could go on for hours telling you all of the details about Suri women. They are marvelous. They are fantastic. You must have noticed the scarifications on their bodies. These are scars that are like tattoos, telling their stories. And they are beautiful because, for them, they are decorations, a form of beauty. The more scars and scarifications they have, the more attractive they are to men. Another interesting and curious detail is their hairstyle. The more elaborate and detailed the hairstyle, like these women's, especially hers, as she's a bit younger, the more they want to attract men's attention. This means they might not be married yet and are looking for a husband, a partner, a companion.
Oh no.
It's a process.
Forgive me. Forgive me, Most High. Forgive me. Forgive me.
We start as young girls.
I got nothing to say, bro.
It begins with a small cut where we insert a stick, and gradually, as the skin gets used to it, we enlarge the hole. The larger the plate you wear, the more cattle your husband will pay as a dowry for you. It hurts a lot when it is cut. We do it with a knife. I wanted it since I was a girl. The plate is a symbol of our beauty. When preparing the lip for stretching, the lower teeth also have to be removed.
No. No, it's not. Oh my God. When she said the lower teeth, I could just think about the dentist. No, it's not. Because I'm thinking about the dentist, bro. And they got anesthesia and shit. They don't have that shit out there. They don't have that fucking luxury, bro. When she talking about poking the lip with a knife. Oh, hell no. No. No, it's not. No. Please, somebody, no. I like the living. I like the, the outback living. I like the cooling vibe, you feel me? Farming, cattle raising, family orientated. But that fucking lip shit and bunny and skinny, yeah. It's not it.
It's necessary to fit the lip plate properly. Our teeth are removed while we're young, before starting the process. However, now many young people don't want to go through the cutting anymore. They say it hurts too much.
Yeah.
But those who do find husbands more easily.
What?
All the women in my family were cut. My mother was cut. My aunt was cut. They were all cut. The women before me were cut. I wasn't.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be.
Type shit.
They stretched my ears. But if I could go back, I wouldn't do it again.
Damn. Girl, don't say that shit. They looking at you like, yo, we about to get rid of her by nightfall. Don't say that shit. Ain't no cops and shit out there coming to save your ass. Don't say that shit. Oh, I don't want to do it. No. Say, I appreciate the experience, but I don't want to do it. That's it. Don't say, yo, I could go back in time and nah, don't do that, girl. You look good.
Meanwhile, more and more women are gathering behind us. And a kind of small gathering is forming. It's actually a square. This is the main house of the leading woman of all of the Suri women.
Yeah, that's all right there.
In my time, the only thing that mattered was the size of the lip plate. Your life depended on it. I found my husband this way.
Okay.
Because my plate was the largest.
Damn.
Thanks to my plate. I became a blessing for my family. He paid a large dowry, and we got married.
Usually, I always save it as a grand finale, but I think a situation like this won't happen again during these days with the Suri.
Shit. I wish that shit was still available nowadays. I could pay a nice 2 cattle and a sheep. You feel me? 2 cattle and a sheep. And we got ourselves a little situation going. Yeah, my fault, YouTube. I had a slight technical difficulties, but let's go, man.
So I want to take the opportunity to ask these women some questions about happiness.
Happiness is breastfeeding my baby and knowing he will grow strong. Seeing him smile safely while I hold him in my arms. Everything I do is for him, my life is for him, and for his future. Happiness is also the courage to carry on our bodies the marks of our history and to pass them on to future generations without losing them. This is happiness for a Suri woman, being a mother and preserving the culture.
W mom, man.
Happiness, for me, is sitting under a tree with all my sisters and listening to the voices of the village. In the evening, it gives me peace to see the sun setting over our land because it reminds me that I belong to this place and this place belongs to me.
Type shit.
And after this deeply magical encounter with the Suri women, I also managed to join some young boys who are taking the herd to graze. We are accompanying the Suri men to pasture their cattle. And it seems like the perfect time to tell you about NordVPN's new offer.
Man, listen here. If you paying me for that, I might run your ad. But other than that, let's go back into this shit, man.
This cattle for the Suri is wealth, food, and status. The men spend most of their day with their herds, protecting them from natural predators, but especially from rival tribes. And that's why it's no coincidence that Suri herders, like this man, always go around armed, usually with AK-47s from South Sudan. When the civil war ended, all of the South Sudanese fighters sold their weapons to the Suri and all the other tribes around here. Because as I was saying, cattle is wealth. Cattle is the most important thing they have. And believe it or not, tribal conflicts happen because young boys, young Suri, or young members of the tribes need to provide a dowry of at least 20 cows to get married.
What?
But not everyone has them, so they steal cows.
20 cows? And those some good ass cows too. So I know them bitches is probably running you like 1,500, 5,000 a cow. You said 20? God damn, I can't even do the math right now, but the math is mathing. And that's a lot of numbers.
From other tribes. And so conflicts happen. Usually they kill or seriously injure others using AK-47s sold from Sudan. Meanwhile, someone here is spraying us with water. But let's hear this man a bit. Let's understand what life is like for the Suri here.
Chill, no diddy, my fault.
Here, we grow up with cattle. We drink blood and milk. We marry. This is our simple life.
But sometimes it becomes more complicated. The boom come and steal our cattle.
The boom? Who the fuck is the boom?
They are the ones who kill our people when they come to steal. This is why we fight. Only the strong survive, and those who fall lose everything. Other times, we challenge each other in the donga.
The donga? What is that?
The boys mentioned the donga, and I want to briefly explain what it is because it's the most important ceremony for the Suri men. It is practically the rite of passage for a boy from adolescence to adulthood to becoming a man, transforming into a brave man who can take care of his family.
Yeah.
And this rite of passage happens through a violent fight with blows from sticks, which are called the bire. Bire?
Bire.
Let's see if they hand you one. Bire? No. I don't know if it's clear from the video, but it's like fighting with sticks. Imagine broomsticks. And the boys fight until one of them surrenders. The goal is not to kill, but to mentally and physically subdue the opponent. However, unfortunately, some of them either lose their lives or lose eyes or teeth. You have to imagine these young boys as gladiators in an arena made of people. The entire tribe surrounds them to watch, to see who will be the proudest, strongest man in the tribe. And the winner of the donga gets to choose the woman he wants, he desires. And the woman will be thrilled to be chosen because she will become the partner of the strongest, proudest man in the tribe.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of masculinity, a matter of virility.
Yeah.
They want to show the whole tribe that they are the strongest through the donga.
Beat the shit out of that nigga.
I just want to imagine what it means. I'm trying to hit him, but what does it mean to take a blow to the face? To the head? To the hands? I'm terrible at this. Let's see what they actually do.
The donga is like a school for us, an education. Through the donga, we
That
learn
should
to
look
grow.
like a sword fight.
The pain inflicted.
It's a sword fight with sticks, but you can die. That shit is not safe.
By the stick is a metaphor for life and prepares us for tougher challenges. I participated in over 30 matches, fighting passionately each time.
30?
We often use it to settle scores with someone.
Y'all got beef out
In the
there too?
donga, there is always someone who dies or gets injured, but this is our life.
They got beef everywhere in the world, gang.
I've been injured many times during the fights. This scar, however, is my traditional tattoo.
And as I watch them, I find myself in front of an extraordinary scene. A sort of lunch break for the Suri, where, to regain their strength, they prepare their traditional drink.
Yo! 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 Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Yo, my fault. If y'all didn't see that gang, I don't feel like going back. Hey, yo. Bro was out here. Yo, bro was out here arms deep into that shit, son. I'm talking about bro right here. Bro right here, he was arms deep into that shit just now, gang. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna do it. Yo, look, it's so crazy. You can see in the graph that everybody went back right here. Yo, that shit was crazy just now, gang. Nah, I got y'all. If y'all didn't see that, I got y'all. Let's go, son. What the fuck?
Who dies or gets injured, but this is our life.
Let me see if I can find it for y'all, gang.
I've been injured many times during the fights. This scar, however, is my traditional tattoo.
And as I watch them, I find myself in front of an extraordinary scene. A sort of lunch break.
Bro, tell me if y'all see it. I'm not looking. Tell me if y'all see it. I'm trying to roll my stizzy right here. Tell me if y'all see it. I'm giving y'all like 2 seconds. 1, 2. Let's go. That was crazy work,
to regain
though.
their strength, they prepare their traditional drink, a mix of fresh cow blood and freshly milked milk.
Bro's out here just
The
hanging.
fact that the Suri men are applying ash to their bodies means only two things. The first is protection against...
Them niggas out here hanging.
Actually, there are no longer just two. There are three reasons why they are applying ash. The first is to protect themselves from insects and mosquitoes. The second is for the blood ceremony. Blood and milk are drunk before the donga and as a nutrient when working. It's like an energy drink. Let's put it that way. And the fact that they also smeared ash on me means they will offer it to me as well, so I'll accept it.
That's what actually Batman was talking about. We drink blood. Damn. Damn. I'm pussy. Damn. Bro, look, right? I'm acting pussy right now. I killed a cow before when I was a kid, right? With a couple of the homies. I killed chickens and shit already. Don't get me wrong, but that's not killing the animal, gang. That's just suffering just now.
I know it may seem like a brutal practice, but in reality, the Suri take care of these cows as if they were part of the family. In fact, they almost never kill them except when they become old and they have no other choice. For them, however, this is nourishment. It's important for them to feed on this blood and milk. So let's look at it with respect and curiosity. The Suri explained to me that the animal only feels a pinch. The wound is covered with mud and it can return to grazing.
We drink blood.
Honestly, I could have skipped this, but it's a good opportunity to be welcomed and accepted by the Suri men.
He wasting the shit. Wasted this shit.
Describing it, I think it's pointless. But I hope I've done something appreciated and accepted by the tribe.
Man.
It's time to return to the village to meet the tribal leaders who tell us what it means to be a true Suri.
I am the village chief, and I love every single individual in my tribe, every day from dawn to dusk. Even though our reputation isn't positive, those who come in peace are welcomed as one of us. This is not just our land, it's everyone's land. We used to be one tribe. Now that we've split, we are constantly at war. The land and cattle are gradually decreasing, and we must protect them from other tribes consumed by greed, especially the Boom, with whom we often fight. These weapons you see come from Sudan. Unfortunately, we don't have many, but we need them to protect the village and the cattle from the Boom.
What's the meaning of happiness for a Suri warrior?
As a child, I started taking care of the cattle. And there, I learned everything about life. I worked hard to build something of my own. I will keep working and taking care of the cattle to prepare for marriage.
Type shit.
When I succeed, it will be an immense joy for me and all my friends.
Type shit.
The life of a Suri is complete only when one is joined in marriage. This is the happiness I want to achieve.
Happiness for me is an important question. One I often think about. I imagine it as a home where I can protect my family. A place where I can raise many children.
Bro.
The future warriors and women of the Suri.
You don't have a bad idea.
Providing food for my family with the work of my hands would make me so happy.
In my life, I have seen so many wars, so many men dying for nothing. Happiness for me is dreaming of living in peace with other peoples. And when you are at peace, you realize how beautiful life is. The silence in the morning, the song of the birds, the wind through the trees. I dream of seeing my children grow up without fear of revenge. This is true happiness. I understand it late. I hope they will understand it through my words and not through life.
Sometimes, in front of such profound cultures, I realize that...
Powerful message, Grams. Powerful message. I hope some of y'all little niggas out there listen to that shit, man. Powerful message, man. It's not always about revenge, bro. Imagine if the whole world focused on revenge, gang. It will be a constant end. Well, I don't say a constant end, but you know what I'm saying. It would just be straight violence.
That the distance can only be bridged by entering their world, by living what they live and feeling what they feel. I've done stupid things in my life, but I think at least this one has some meaning. Because I've waited so long to meet the Suri that having a piece of their art on my body forever is an honor.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. My tattoo artist will be a very young girl who herself has beautiful scarifications. And I hope she's very skilled. Usually it's the girls who do tattoos for the warriors, for the Suri. And they told me she's the best in the village. We liked it. We liked it. I'm happy. Rarely in my travels do I experience such intense and primal emotions as the one I felt through this timeless ritual. For just one brief and fleeting moment, the Suri let their guard down, allowing me to truly enter their world. And in that moment, I too let go of all constructs, all judgments, freeing myself in some way from the weight of my own culture. There was no longer the documentation, no longer the curious observer. We were simply human beings from distant worlds, yes, but accepting of one another and understanding each other for a moment. These moments are rare, incredibly rare, and perhaps they happen once in 100 times, but that's precisely why they are so precious. And it's this magic, this connection so authentic and unrepeatable that moves me every time. And perhaps this is my happiness. To keep searching for it wherever the journey takes me.
W video, man. W video.